What up, my people? I go by the name T-Rhyme, aka the stylish rapper, aka Conshon, aka Fire, aka what I say, BBB. You watching Davcadotv. Keep it locked. Don't go nowhere.
Most likely.
I just pray that this majority of Ghanaians voted. I just pray that this majority of Ghanaians gave their figures to the industry people to vote. But for the two, I'll still add Nasi to be three. I still believe that it shouldn't be shortlisted to two. I mean, yes, I understand you have to shortlist and all of that, but I'm always against that shortlist because, I mean, maybe the SAC fans are doing something you don't know.
Okay, fine.
Maybe
give us political answers. It's okay. We'll take it. Edem.
Yeah, for me,
who's your take?
I mean, since I started the advocacy in December, that I mean, for what Stonebwoy, it even started from 2022 with his activities. I mean, coming from the World Cup, Fun Park, and some of the events he was on outside Ghana. He brought that energy into 2023, and in the year under review, we had about 4 singles, released an album, and if it comes to shows, locally he had about 23 shows. Internationally, he single-handedly organized album tours, 19 album tour shows outside Ghana. Then other international events which are different from the album tours, he did about 12. I mean, one of this we cannot do away with was the Angelique Kudjo events, which was really, I mean, an important event when it comes to an artist getting a spotlight. Now, if you do away with that element, this is Artist of the Year. And Artist of the Year, we are talking about the ability to attract. And there is no way you can take CSR, corporate social responsibility, out of an ability to attract an audience to be a favorable part. Because CSR gives your brand a human face and makes people love you more. That is brand audience appeal. Now, if you come to the CSR, it has now moved from becoming a responsibility of companies from becoming business strategy. That is why most of the corporate institutions are heavily, including TV3, are heavily investing in CSR because it is a business strategy. Stonebwoy, within the year under review, went to the Western region. I mean, constructed 4 mechanized boreholes for the people as a result of the Galamsey activity. Now, in the year under review, he also adopted an autism center and visited an autism fund. That aside, organized breast cancer awareness campaign and screening, and paid for medical bills of widows. Now, at the end of the day, his level of nominations show the hard work he did in the year. He has enormous nominations, with 13 nominations. And finally, when it comes to all the events, he came to the house, that is the house of the scheme, to organize the biggest show in the event history. Now, finally, people are saying they were just 44,000. But don't forget that most of the 44,000 people there streamed, including media houses, for millions of numbers to watch. So if you quantify the rollover, it's so huge.
Slim, tell us who you think is getting Artist of the Year.
Please, I beg, if you people think I'm going to stand in for KP or anybody else, you are lying. I beg. I'm sitting on the fence when it comes to the Artist of the Year. Because I believe every single artist in there really worked the year under review. However, I would just say this for purposes of documentation purposes, that any artist who wins this year, it no be any artist where he really put in a lot of work. Can promise the year under review decided to put Ghana on the map by charting a path that I believe, through a song, that I believe, like I said earlier, is a virgin market. 5,000 capacity sold out show in Nigeria. And before I get into that,
his event,
that's his event. He sold out event in Nigeria.
It was an event
he
performed on.
5,000 capacity. And you know how Nigerians are when it comes to Ghanaian music in their territory. For Kim Promise as a Ghanaian artist to enter that market and decide to let Ghanaians own that. I'm not saying he is my favorite, but I believe we should also look at him on that level. I'll just leave it at that.
Okay, all right. Well, points well made. Now, Ajwa, I know a lot is being said on social media. What are the people really saying? Because Artist of the Year is actually trending now on social media.
Well, I mean, I think everybody has the, facts and figures put on social media. Everybody is rooting for whoever they're rooting for. Like we've heard here, every single person has their facts, except that for some, it's very visible. It's very clear that we can, pinpoint and say this person did this person did that. Some too, it is maybe. But every single person on social media has a voice. I'm just going to go through the comments that we have under the TV3 post. So we made a post and asked people that, who do you think is winning the Artist of the Year? So this one from Fico says, Charlie, make them give the thing to Kim Promise. Na kwana bredodo. Okay. Okay. Now this one says, Jonas Richman says, Stonebwoy's BIM concert at Accra Sports Stadium is bigger than Kim Promise's music career. Moving on, Constance also says, I love Stonebwoy a lot, but I think King Promise deserves it this time. Fifi Pascal says, no artist has won this category without an album or EP in the year under review. I stand to be corrected. Also, Kojo Prince Ghana says, definitely, there will be a king to the promised land of Terminators this weekend. Okay. Okay, Lawal also comes in saying that this voting thing is between SM fans and BIM natives. I don't know where SM came in this conversation, but because I'm surprised of the number of people choosing KP. KP deserves it though, but when you consider the body of work and international distributions, you have to give it to one God, hands down. One hit song can't win you Artist of the Year. This one says, why is the Gospel Fraternity not soliciting for votes for Nasi as they did in the past season with PACA Esther? I'm sure you have the answer to that. Can Promise deserves the Artist of the Year better than anyone in this category. Sarkodie, but make we take give Kim Promise from last year because he tried too much. This one says Black Sheriff. We see I feel Blacko got to take this one back to back. And then finally we've got Kwame Eugene in there. These are just a few of the comments that are under the post, but there are a lot of people that are rooting for their favorites, and I hope that he voted as well, because the social media trends are going to go on, the conversations will go on, but if you don't vote, you don't put in the work, come tomorrow, whoever is going to take it is going to take it. And so yes, that's what we have on that front.
Okay, well,
thank you very much for bringing us those updates from social media. Well, the armies are here. We need to speak to you so you make a case for your various artists. So who are we starting with? Are we starting? Oh, yeah, we should start with Nasi. Where's the microphone? Pass the microphone to him. He wants to make a case for Nasi. Now, with all that you've heard, why do you think Nasi is still winning Artist of the Year?
So each farm army has 2 minutes to make their point, and then we'll move on to the next one.